That's how disrespectful you are, because it seems to me you're speaking from a place of envy and jealousy. And I'm not going to go back and forth with you, you know. I'm warning you. And I'm telling you that you are disrespectful. And you need to learn to shut your mouth and mind your business. He didn't ask for a mouthpiece. He didn't ask for a mouthpiece. He don't need you to defend him. He don't need you to tell him he's a good father. He knows that. I knows that. That's none of your blasted business. Right? None of your blasted business. You carrying on like you want your mother's life. You carrying on like you owe these people on social media response or what's going on privately in your family life. I spoke publicly of his text messages that hurt me. This is about me. It's not about you, girl. It's not about you. You know how many women go through a divorce and get nothing? Huh? The fact that you have a good job and you're still on the internet and you were warned. Didn't you tell me you were warned? And you're still on there ranting and raving. It seems to me that you want to drive a wedge so deep between Vishnu and I that you don't want him and I to even have a decent conversation. So you're driving wedge on social media. And you think I'm going to come here and cuss you out and carry on. Huh? You're still going back in there. If I'm such a bad mother and I used to abuse you, what you still doing in my house? What you still coming back to America and visiting me? And you're on Facebook telling people that you work for me. Then the federal government should hear that you work here. And you didn't get paid. So you came to work and should ban your visa. That's what they should do. You know what you just did on social media to your own self? Your mother gave you a little money for helping her out. And you come on social media to blast me and tell me, I work for she and she didn't pay me. You never worked for me. You came from your job, which you asked for time off, which you put in because you came to support your mom. And people were praising you for being there for your mom. And now you on social media quarreling about money? Money, you know. Money. You know what that tells me? You are bothered by what your mother get or have. You saw 25 years of my life I sacrificed? Huh? You leave Daddy and I alone. Let we sort out we trash. If he's nice to me, I have nothing to say. If he shows me respect and kind to me, I have nothing to say. But if he treats me nasty, I will tell the world. Because when I used to boast about him on social media and I used to put him on a pedestal, I didn't hear you come in and saying anything. I didn't hear him having a problem with that. Please leave me alone, Amelia. Stop playing the victim. Because I've been on social media venting about what Daddy did to me. I have never once dragged you into it. I have never once ill-speak you. And I'm asking you to learn to mind your business and stay out of Daddy and my business. It's not yours. He don't need you to defend him. He knows the truth. He knows the truth. So if you think you're going to get in his good book so you could call him, Daddy, I want some money, that wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. He might feel sorry and send you some. Right? You choose to take vacation to come to support your mom when she was going through a hard time. You choose to do that. I don't understand how what I went through became all of your story. I don't understand that. I don't understand. You all look at your mother. He looked at his wife, falling apart, hurt. And it's about you all? And you talking about toxic? The marijuana you smoking, frying your brain. You need to stop that. Right? You didn't lay with him. I lay with him. I'm his wife. For 25 years. And it seems to me the little money I got and surviving on it, it bothering you? Like I owe you something. You on social media talking about, you have proof that I bought anything for Kevin. And even if I buy something for Kevin, what's that to you? What's that for you? You can control me to tell me where I should spend or where I should buy. When I had nothing, did you contribute to me? Did you say, Mom, if ever you need anything, I'm here? Mom, don't ever feel you don't have any options. I will always be here for you. I'll take care of you. I'll support you. No, you didn't. It's a good thing I take a good man like him that give you a life. You didn't think of that? Huh? You didn't think that because of me choosing him that you was able to get a good life? Huh. You didn't think about that? Wow. And you on social media telling people, you never worked for me. My mother was here too. You helped me in the store. And I gave you a little money when you leave as a gift for helping out your mommy. You want to come and you want to shop for everybody in Trinidad, all your godchild, all kind of thing. And I told you, I'm not paying for that. Anything you want for you, I will pay for it. Anything you want for other people, I am not paying for it. Don't use me. Don't use me. You know, all this, I love all my children equally. All. And do you know why I speak about Kevin that way? It's because even if I'm harsh, even if I'm wrong, he puts me in a respectful manner in my place. He don't put me down like you all. He don't look down on me like you all. He respects me to respect me in a proper manner and correct me in a proper manner. Because he has self-respect for his mother and himself. It's not about favoritism. It's not about that. You on social media saying, I don't give Victoria and Aiden anything. How do you know that? You are their bank account? I don't understand where all this is coming from. Huh? You are very envious of your mother and it's plain as God like daylight to see. Huh? Whatever I get after my divorce, I deserve that. I put that man on a pedestal, respected him, loved him, supported him. No one could have embarrassed him or put him down or disrespect him. And you on here disrespecting me, your mother. Tester, so I'll get a new one for you.
That's what we thought.
That one's a tester too, Mama. I'll get a new one for you. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
having gender reveal baby. So, so I was going, you going? Tomorrow? Yes, but my girl gender reveal is tomorrow, so I'm like, oh, I want to do the after party.
Yes, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure, is Ali going?
I think, I don't know if he's going, but I know, cousin going. Yeah. They have a booth there.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm doing Vegas at the end of the month.
Wait, you are?
Yes, I'm doing that one.
I
Yes.
heard Vegas is really nice.
Yes, they have one in the end of the 25th. And invited the whole day, invited me. Yes. I got a personal invitation. I'm like, oh, yeah. I feel very honored. Yeah. I got it. I know, right? Close to the Great Convention Center, so it's like right here. I don't have to, go far. Yeah. I'm up here when you ladies ready. No rush. Whenever you're ready. We're ready.
Keep a pop. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Oh, what's out here?
We can cut over here. Oh,
And then you have a nose, so you're gonna
Yeah.
catch.
You're smelling the fragrance, that's why I'm getting that scent. Get him over here. Is hearing me while I'm walking and I'm talking, right? So don't play victim. You have been on TikTok Everybody have seen you. Everybody have heard you. And you keep giving these hateful people all these horrid things to laugh at your family and pull your family down. When you're supposed to be a mediator between your dad and I, for us to say, Mom, I know you like to talk about it. I know, Mom, it hurts you and you talk about it. Talk to me instead, you know. But how can I trust you to talk to you when you go on there and you lie and you say horrid things? Huh? It's always about you all. It's always about you. My family is so selfish. It's always about what Vishnu went through, what you went through. It's always about what I did. Huh? Just tell me, why? Why? What, you hate your mother life where you wanted me to kill myself and you would have been happy and you would have pretend, hoo, that's my mother. And you get a views and you get a like? You think I come on here to bash him or something? I speak about what I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Don't you understand that? I am traumatized and hurt. It is my right to speak how I feel and what I went through. Why you all want to take that away from me? Leave me alone. Be nice to me and I have nothing to say to anyone. And you're on a TikTok live. The lady said they're going to record it for me. And I'm going to send it to him and I'm going to send it to Victoria. Right? Because I'm the bad one. I'm always talking about him. I'm always talking, yes. And I never ill speak him. I speak the truth of how I feel and what I went through. I would cry like a dog on the ground. And he would walk away and leave me. What do you owe anyone an explanation? You didn't feel it. You didn't go through it. It's I went through it. I spoke about my pain. And if I horned him 20 years and 10 years and 5 years ago, he should have left then. Two wrong don't make a right. He should have opened his mouth like a man and say something. So you all are the victim now. And I'm the villain. Well, if I'm the villain, walk away. Walk away. Leave nasty whore and me. Leave me alone and my life. Leave me alone. Look at your own life. Fix your own life. I don't owe you anything. You're a 29-year-old woman on the internet saying things about your mom again. Asha, no offense, you know, but that little girl crawled my blood last night. I stopped her 3 times. And she blocked me with a distasteful laugh. Because she fucking high on marijuana while she sit down there. She smokes. And look at her behavior. I am out here. Me, I had to smoke. Me, I had to be drunk. I just talk about how I feel. And I break down and I cry. Me, I'm not looking for attention. I'm looking for my nervous system to be calmed. And if Kevin is not your brother, then a Victoria and Aiden is not your brother and sister either, you idiot. There's a different man child. You're so hateful about your own self. That's why you have to disrespect your siblings.
Thank you so much.
Leave me alone. The marijuana you're smoking will fry your brain. It's not an herb. It's a drug. Look how many women on my life saying they heard you. And you should just message me and tell me they're lying and I put in, she in drama, she say. She saying I put her in drama. Did you all ever hear me talk about Amelia since I have been expressing my hurt? I have never spoken about my daughter. Well, welcome back, darling. Huh? Vishnu knows what he has to do. He knows he has to be kind. And if he's kind to me, I don't have to speak about him and Bridget. And what I speak is the truth. But if he's nasty to me, I will fucking keep telling the world. Because it's my hurt to bear. Not yours, Amelia. Not yours. I never asked you to carry my burden or my pain. I never put you in the middle and I never put you in front. And you're blocking people when they tell you to stop. And these people you feel is your friend, same people who shared your picture when you was living in your father's basement, same people who help you with some money and they laughed and talk about you after. And if I's a problem, Amelia, you weren't there for 15 years in America. And since you come into America to work and you're on a visa, I would suggest these people and them who you think is your friend, it wouldn't take long for them to report you to the federal government, to immigration. So when you're coming through the airport, they will deny you entry. Because you come on the internet lying and saying you working in America and your mother didn't pay you. You didn't work, I didn't know you had to, for helping your mother had to pay you. And all over for social media, people sharing it. Look like this girl saying it here. You think you shame me? You didn't shame me. You looking at your mother rebuilding herself. Right? Right? You looking at your mother rebuilding herself from a deep depression and suicide. And you still talking on your mother? You should be in there, you know, despite my mom talk about my dad, my stepfather, despite what, you know, they're adults, they would call their shit up, but, you know, I'm glad my mom picking up herself. I'm glad my mom in a better place. I'm glad my mom elevating her life. She ain't drinking, she ain't partying, she ain't doing drugs, she ain't taking man. That's the kind of daughter you should have been. Right? And then you want to threaten me with, where you want to serve me. You living in Trinidad where you could serve me. Huh? You could serve me any cease and desist. That's what you're telling Vishnu to do. That's freedom of speech. I don't come here and talk about you and lie on you and slander you. You are the one doing that, lying and slandering your mother. How about I hit you a fucking lawsuit, little girl? How about I put you in trouble in Trinidad and Tobago? Huh? How about I report you to immigration? Since you say you just come to America and work on a on a visitor visa. You know that's illegal, right? Or the marijuana you're smoking turn up your head last night. And these people cheering you on, you get an audience, so you start speaking nonsense. Yes, Amelia, I didn't pay you because you didn't work for me and I didn't know I had to pay my daughter for helping me. So I'm glad you got that part straight. I did not know you were working for me when you visited me in America. Soon as I started feeling better and you see me elevating, even your mom's house, you tell people it's not real. Because why? I accustomed telling my family, oh my God, I did this and I did that. And I didn't say anything to nobody, not even Victoria, not you, not no one. And I bought myself a house. And before you be proud of your mom. Proud of your mom. You feel your mom owe you something. I don't owe you anything. Eh? And even if I buy a house, Amelia, I didn't buy it cash. I'm paying a mortgage for it. Which I don't owe you an explanation. Because when I got divorced, I worked for that. For 25 years, I served a man. And I worked for that. You didn't open me a leg. I opened my leg. So white is what I get from my divorce, but I knew. Huh? My own daughter? And you feel you high and mighty and you doing something. People looking at you and they're laughing at you now. They're looking at you and ashamed. It's only the haters supporting you. Huh? And what is a quite a bit of money? Why are you so invested in my quite a bit? Huh? You have evidence I get quite a bit? You assuming because you want to know my business. And whatever I get is my fucking business. I dedicated 25 years to your stepfather. Built him. Supported him. Built his dream. And you feel you could come in here and I could do whatever I want with what legal. Huh? I didn't know I had to prove myself to you or anybody. People laughing at you, girl. The people with a brain and the people who are family people, they are laughing at you. They are saying, look at this girl, how she talking to her mother. She should be happy. You think money have me where I am, Amelia? It's my own strength. You don't know how much it took for me to get out of the dark place I got out of. Money had nothing to do with my heartbreak. Money had nothing to do with my depression. It was my love, my trust that was shattered and broken. Put me in that dark place, but apparently you want to see me back there. Apparently you are doing just like what Vishnu was doing to me in the beginning, pushing me over the edge to take my life, to get rid of me. Huh? How is that your business? I am supposed to sit with you and tell you, well, I get this and I get that and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that? Or you want a part of his share? Huh? You talking about I never built your stepfather? Huh? He had a job. He had an education. Who you think sacrificed and saved with him and did everything? You took your own mouth and you said to me, right? Mommy, you know, no matter what daddy had, you always make us look rich because you always manage properly, and you swallow what you said and now you come back and say something? I was married to him, not you. Know your place, little girl. Eh? People laughing at you. Are you talking about your mother? You should be proud. Any woman who divorced get a little money to move on in their life. Anne said, Asha, please don't go back there. They really hate to see you happy, boy. Something really wrong with them. Asha, what you got from your divorce is yours. It's nobody's fucking business. Little girl, you need to stop it. Your mother will always accept, but those nasty people on social media don't care about you. So tread lightly. She doesn't know that. Asha, she said she's communicating with Vishu, her brother and her sister more now as you're not in the picture anymore. Let me tell you something. She's reaching out to the children on Instagram and Snapchat and trying to put herself there. You know what that tells me, Amelia, now that you did what you did on social media? That tells me like you want to put yourself with Vishnu. That tells me that you are envious of what your mother had, what she get, so you're trying to put yourself with Vishnu. But let me tell you something, Amelia. I know him. He wouldn't stoop that low to disrespect himself for a child he raised. He probably have nasty ways, but he wouldn't commit incest. Because he mind you from a baby. From 3.5 years old, he mind you. And Victoria and Aiden don't have the time for you. They don't have time to be on social media. So you cutting videos where you want to cut and you sharing it to put the children and your stepfather against me. That's what you have been doing. So you're mad I block you now. Huh? And you're a daughter saying that you saw nothing wrong what he did. You know, if I was horning Vishnu and I didn't care about him and I didn't love him and I didn't love my family, I would have let him do what he wants. I wouldn't have been heartbroken. I wouldn't have tried to take my life. Yeah, you ever stop to think about that? Huh? For the entire world looking on and authorities and anybody looking on, this is what I get. Me. I sacrificed 25 years and built a man, supported his dreams. I saw potential in. And my daughter, 29 years old, said I didn't build him. Maybe I did opening my leg and fucking for free. Maybe I did just lie down there and I was a no good woman. Eh? Maybe you know Vishnu fucking me or you see him fucking me, or maybe you was the mattress, Amelia. You had no respect for your mother and your stepfather. Because the way you're carrying on, it seems and it appearing to people's perception that you carrying on like this against your mother because like you want your stepfather. Huh? You saw me in a dark place and like only love me in that dark place. As I happy that I bought my little house. You don't know what I went through. Huh? And again, if I cheated on him, he should have leave long time. I want to travel around the world with him and support him. And my children. Right? Victoria wanted nothing with you but what you lied on me years ago. So who's the manipulator here? You're calling Aiden, Governor, asking him how he's going. You're asking Victoria. The children has answer. You're short on Snapchat, they say. Why would you be so bitter to try to put things in Vishnu head and the children against me? He knows I speak about him. Huh? You went and you lied to Aiden and you told Aiden I'm ill-speaking Aiden. Ladies, you ever hear I ill-speak my son on social media? I don't ill-speak my children. I talk about when they treat me badly, but I don't ill-speak and put my children down. Right? And Amelia, if I take 3 man, I made sure I took care of you. I didn't tell you to use your pussy. I never sell you and I never tell you to use your cat. So if I take 3 man to take care of my children, I did what a mother would do to take care of her children. And I was married for 25 years. It seems to me you wanted your mother's life. But you don't want my life, Amelia. You don't want to wake up in my head. You don't want to live my life. Because you wouldn't survive. You wouldn't survive in my head, girl. You wouldn't. You wouldn't survive in my head. And you are disrespectful on the highest level. On the highest level. Right? If I spoke about my children and I said my kids are mean to me, that's not ill-speaking my kids. It's a mother's cry talking about her children, what she did for them and how they hurt her. Right? It has nothing about bad talking or ill-speaking. Learn the difference, you uneducated, ugly mother cunt. When children disrespect their parents, they can't come and talk and tell anybody, you know, my child just spoke to me like this and it hurt me. That is disrespecting and bad talking your children? No. Your children know to know their place as children in this place, in this society and in world. I don't care how bad you think your parents are. Right? I don't think how bad. A child is always supposed to know their place. I'm not saying a mother is always right and a father is always right. But that doesn't give children the right to speak to their parents how they want to speak to their parents. You look like you're looking for stripes or something? The social media drama from the reptiles, it's off the chain. Right? I don't have to lie to you, Amelia. If I came to Trinidad and choose not to visit you, I have a choice why I choose not to visit you. While I'm talking to you, someone's sending me all the recordings and I'm going to come on a live and I'm going to play your voice, your recordings. I'm going to play it. Not to prove a point, but you just lied to me and tell me you never said any of those. I have a lady recording it from the other pages for me right now. She's sending the voice messages to me. You don't know what it took for me to pull myself out of a dark place. You don't know the many nights I cried on social media. You know many nights I sit in my car and cried on social media and behind closed doors. And you come on a live to speak like that about your mother? I always boast about Vishnu. And in the last year, I told the truth of what he did to me and how it hurt me. And it's not the messages, it's the way he got angry and dismissive and treated me when I was hurting. Huh? So if you got a big audience last night, I applaud you. But I wouldn't stoop to your level, ever. I did that once in the past when you used to attack me on social media and say nasty things about me, and I used to come out here ranting and raving and cussing. But you will never get that from me. You will never have my power, and I will never sit here and bash you or ill speak you, but I will call you out on your bullshit. Right? If the messages is exaggerating to you, to me it's disrespect. It's not exaggerating. So maybe When I was exaggerating about Vishnu text messages with Bridget, maybe Shanae Energy was exaggerating too. That's why they asked him to resign. Huh? And the world saw you. I'm very proud of you, girl. I'm very proud of you. But you will swallow each and every word you said there. And you will never step foot in my home. Never. Never step foot in my house. Never. And you get nothing from me. So if you think you're swinging yourself by your step, nothing from me. Asha, she's totally disrespectful and ungrateful. I would never ever talk about my mother the way she talked about you, especially knowing all the stress and heartache her stepfather put you through. She classless and so damn rude. I didn't hear the videos yet, girl, and I didn't see it. But someone is now sending them to me. And I'm going to send it to Victoria, and I'm going to send it to her stepfather. Right? I have not spoken to her in a few months. Right? Because I came to Trinidad and I didn't look for her in November either. I just came to Trinidad. I went and checked my mom. And I didn't look for her. I just was going through a lot and I didn't want to be around anyone who I can't trust. Right? And she got mad because I didn't tell her I come to Trinidad or I didn't give her something. You as a woman, and you are a woman, Amelia. You are a woman. Do you know what it is like to dedicate your life to a man? Do you know what it is like to leave a marriage without anything? And start over at the age your mother's starting over? Do you know what it is to leave a marriage and get some money and don't have an education and trying to build a business and try to survive? Do you know how hard that is for any woman, not just your mother? Do you know the cries, the hurt and the struggles of a woman who dedicated half her life, whether she's a whore Babylon, you say, or anybody say, for a woman to rebuild? Do you know anything of that? And because you say something, people who hate me running with it because you give them something to weaponize. Nobody can weaponize me and I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I am just like any other divorcee out there. Right? Like any other divorcee. Some women leave with nothing because their man have nothing. Some people leave with something because fortunately they have a little house and they have a little land and they have a little car and it was shared equally and rightfully in the law of the land. So let me tell you something, Amelia. I wouldn't stoop to your level. You're a beautiful young woman and you have a career and you don't need to depend on a man. I, on the other hand, didn't have an education. But I worked odd jobs and I took care of you until I met him. And he had a little job. He wasn't working for much money. And I made sacrifices for him. When you were a kid, we couldn't buy groceries, him and I. We used to buy 1 pound of sugar, whatever we ran out of. So I know the sacrifices I made with him. I know the days he worked night shift. And I get up and I cook. I know everything. Right? You are not me. Your life was easy. Him and I made your life easy. And why do you think he took care of you? For the love he had for me, the respect he had for me. He didn't take care of you because he watching you to want you, Amelia. He did what a good man would have done. So your mother didn't go and take a bum. I took a man who could have taken care of my children. And we both bill each other. So little girl, know your place, please. You're very disrespectful to your mother. For the what? Umpteen time? I'm glad you show people your true colors. And I'm glad I never sponsored you. Because it would have been the biggest mistake of my life had I sponsored you. Many people told me, Asha, don't bounce your head. Many people, even the cops here told me that. I accepted you back in my home after all what you did to me. And you went right back and did the same thing. Take care of yourself, girl. And you know what? You could disown me as a mother. But I always here. I don't give handouts. But I always here if ever you need me. Have a blessed and a beautiful day, everyone. And I want you to take this as a shining example. What children can do. Before she be the biggest daughter I have, be the one that stands between her dad and I to bring peace. She's the one causing the drama and the chaos. Because she hated the way that man had loved me. She hated that. I hate when they relocate things in this store. Yummy. So I wouldn't sit here, Amelia, and curse at you or talk about your past or talk about anything that is irrelevant to the situation now. Right? So I'm not here to bash you or scare you or hiding anything or giving people on social media a weapon to use against you. I will not do that. The past is the past. I let bygones be bygones. But the fact that you sit on a live TikTok and you did that to your mother and your stepfather and your siblings yesterday, because what you say not only affects the children. This is their mother you're talking about. Their mother you're talking about. This is your family you are talking about. You don't owe anyone on the internet any explanation about anything. So let me read what this young lady wrote. Asha, I'm very proud of you. You know, I've been following you for a while now. I'm one of your biggest fans and I stopped looking at you because of what you were going through. I couldn't see you that way. When I see how you found yourself again, I was so proud of, because that's the Asha I know. Why would Amelia do this on luck when you are finding your way? You disappointed me, Amelia. You should be happy for your mom. Huh? Because I didn't share with her what I was doing. Right? I don't owe you. I didn't even tell Victoria and Aiden I was buying a house. It was supposed to be a surprise to my children. Huh? I didn't even tell Vishnu anything. You think he doesn't know? You think he's not proud of his wife, his ex-wife? Because you know why? He's sitting there and he's saying, you know what? No matter what she got, look at how she put it to good use. And I know she was always like that. That's what you're supposed to be saying, Amelia. Not discussing what you want to discuss. So whenever you do something like that, it affects the entire family. You think I don't know when I cry down and break down and talk about Vishnu text messages, it don't break him, it don't break the entire family? It does. It does. But that is my hurt. That is my trauma. And it was the only place I had where I could feel just to vent out and get it out my system so I don't go into a depression and suffocate it and die. Huh? None of you get views unless you call Asha Samaru's name. I'm your mother, girl. And your hatred because I didn't give you something. The mere fact that you mentioning my settlement shows you are envious and cravenous and hateful and jealousful for any daughter. I laid with that man for 25 years. And you have the audacity to talk about who built who? You was a kid. What do you know the sacrifices I made when I used to be toting brick and toting cement and building that house in Trinidad? Huh? You ungrateful little girl. Grow up. You're 29 years old and you're still on social media talking down your family. It is my right to express what I experience and feel. You don't get to use it to weaponize it against me. You don't get to water it down. None of you, no one has the right to soothe it. And I knew it, you know. I knew all along. Every day, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And she texting him and she calling him, Daddy. She's texting him and he don't even answer her. He don't even respond to her half the time when she texts him. Because he know what she gives. She looking for validation. You're sad. I will pray for you, girl. Me no saying, you know, but I would not let you pull me out of character and take my power to belittle myself again on this internet for you. I wouldn't do that. I cussed you years ago because I was hurt. I was hurt and disappointed, and years ago I cussed you. But I will not do that again, ever. Because you don't control me, madam. Nobody controls me. Nobody has my power, and nobody will get my power. And you will never step foot in my house. Her real dad died. And for you to speak about that, say thank God your mother take man and give you a good life. Say thank God for that now. Because if I had to take a deadbeat bum for a man, and I didn't choose a man who I see have potential, you wouldn't be where you is today, girl. You wouldn't be where you is today. So say thank God that your mother had class to choose a man wisely to degrade me like that. You disappoint me once again. And I'm not going to justify myself to you or anyone. And I said what I said. You can continue on social media and you could go on your TikTok and you could cuss your mother and you could respond to me and justify yourself to make yourself look better or good. But I will not be addressing you after today. I'm not scared of you. And I don't have to defend or justify anything to you. But one thing I will never do is bring myself down to your level. Have a blessed and a beautiful, amazing day, everyone. May God bless you all. And keep strong, ladies and gentlemen. Take care.